How far would you guys take it to get revenge on someone? And how cruel can revenges get? Today's story is about a crazy love and affair and an unsolved mystery that's really messed up if it's true. But as of right now, no one knows if it's true or not. It just remains as an unsolved mystery slash theory. I hope you guys like the new little setup here. I'm trying something a little new. A little creepy outfit here. I don't know. It's a little creepy, right? As you guys know, to continue running this channel, thank you so much for watching, and sponsors is a great help to allow me to continue making these crime videos. I talked about last time that I've been using my mattress for 20 years and I've been sleeping with Birch mattress for about 3 months now. My mattress is organic, non-toxic mattress made right here in America with straight from nature materials like organic latex, New Zealand wool, American steel springs, and organic cotton. I take it into account to try and use as natural and organic materials as I can in my day-to-day life, such as makeup, skincare, mattresses, food. I have a spine subluxation problem that I deal with and it gives me chronic pain, so switching my mattress was a big part of it, and I can sleep like a baby every night. For me, I don't like hard mattresses or overly soft mattresses. It just gives me a back pain, oh my god. But Birch mattress, it is the perfect comfort level for me, and it's such a great investment because did you know that we spend about 33 years of our life in bed in our total lifetime average.
Birch mattress comes with a 100-night sleep trial and 10-year warranty, so if you don't like it, you get a full refund and they come and pick it up for you.
And if you've been looking for a new bed like me, check out the link down below where you guys get $400 off, again with 2 free pillows. Thank you so much to Birch for changing my sleep. So this story was actually aired on 당신이 혹하는 사이, which is a new mystery channel on SBS, and I love to watch it because the panels there really dive deep into mysteries and theories. All the information is based on this documentary and other excerpts that I found on the internet. So again, this is unsolved and we don't know what the truth is. So you and I are gonna try to find a little bit of truth here. Miss Zhang was a famous news anchor in China. As you could see, she was very beautiful and she was very active in her career and her life. One day, without any word, like a ghost, she just mysteriously disappeared. She wasn't on TV again. She never appeared anywhere else. I mean, she was a public figure and no one can figure out what happened to her even till this day. She disappeared in 1998 and she was actually 8 months pregnant. As you guys know, pregnant women don't really go missing because she has to deliver a baby. Whenever a pregnant woman disappears, it is highly suspicious. The rumor goes that she actually tried to commit self-harm multiple times before she disappeared. The reason was because allegedly she was the mistress of the then mayor of Dalian, China, and his name is Bo Xilai. The then mayor of Dalian was married to his second wife, Miss Ku, and we will get more into about this family because it does get really crazy like a spider web. Bo Xilai was known to be a very powerful politician. The alleged story goes that when the anchor, Zhang, got pregnant with the mayor's child, Zhang, quote, openly challenged Bo's wife. Not sure what openly challenged means, but I'm guessing that she was trying to extort her somehow of her, maybe some kind of corruption, maybe, you know, they had this like drama, like a triangle love affair drama. Since they were a big political family and she was in kind of like the media entertainment industry, I mean, it wasn't really a crazy idea what she wanted to do. Then the wife, Ku, allegedly used special forces to pressure Zhang into leaving her job. Then Zhang was fired from the broadcasting station. She was then detained at the Dalian Nanshan Hotel, where it was said that she tried self-harm multiple times. It was shortly after that where she mysteriously disappeared. Not only that, but all data and videos about anchor Zhang was deleted, completely erased from everything. And I believe there is no videos except these very few photos of her on the internet. She went missing in the 90s, 1998, so obviously internet wasn't as developed back then, so it was probably very easy to erase certain materials. The fact that her identity was completely erased must have taken a lot of power. It wasn't until 14 years later in 2012 when there was a new famous body show exhibition. Now this showcases real human bodies and animals only taking their muscles and organs and kind of trying to educate the public. I think I've been to one when I was very young as well. I remember going to some kind of body exhibition show. I think a lot of you guys probably have. It's still up and running in certain cities. It's been viewed by millions of people around the world. They say that this show is so popular that it gains millions of dollars in revenue. In my personal opinion, I think it's very educational, although it could be pretty freaky trying to look inside of how our body works. But at the end of the day, like, you and I are made of this, like muscles and organs, and I think it's great to be educated and really see it in real life. The way they make these bodies is really interesting because they go through something called pasteurization. They must carefully strip away the body's fat and moisture, leaving only the muscular and organ systems. This process was first developed by von Hagens. The problem with this pasteurization and how von Hagens started this is very controversial because a lot of people say that they don't actually know where these bodies are coming from. A viewer claimed that one of the specimens of the body was a pregnant woman with an actual baby as well. This person claims that it is most likely the missing anchor, Miss Zhang. At first, we all thought that these were donors, people who have died from natural causes or from diseases that consent to having their bodies be put into museums for educational purposes. But come to find out, there were some whistleblowers and people who claimed that these were not bodies of donors, but these were bodies of executed prisoners and other bodies, God knows where they're from, because there was no name that was connected to each bodies. And it's an ethical question to ask: if we really don't know who these bodies are from, is that right or wrong? Now, one of the factories that started this pasteurization process was in Dalian, China. And according to people who worked there, this place was so secured and like the security was so tight that not everybody could just go in there. Again, Zhang being from Dalian, she was a Dalian reporter, and the mayor being a mayor of Dalian, and the factory being in Dalian, it started to connect a lot of mysteries for netizens. There was this one man at the documentary interview who claimed that he used to work in one of these factories. He says that a truck came in full of bodies. The problem with that is there was no name or identity attached to each body. They said there was just like a mount of bodies. Then just a lot of workers started the process of plastering, and he even claims that he saw pregnant women there sometimes. Again, this raised an ethical question: is this right or wrong? Even if they were from executed prisoners or hospitals, is it okay without the consent probably of the person slash family members to be just dumped in this factory to be made into plastered museums where millions of people are gonna watch you? Another man who claimed to have worked in the factory told ABC 2020 News back in 2008 that he knew that the factories used executed prisoners and others who were not consented to this process, and that it was actually a lot of black market bodies. Due to so many speculation, the German police actually interviewed and investigated von Hagens. In the investigation report, von Hagens admitted to have saying that he did see some of the bodies having bullet holes in their heads, and later found out that they were executed prisoners. But when he found out, the bodies were cremated and they were not used for museums. According to the documentary, in Dalian, China, especially back then, they were known to use illegal executions to the prisoners, and one of the methods used was a bullet to the head, which further sparked the speculations. They also say that in Chinese law, those who are under 18 and pregnant during court process cannot be executed. So people say that the pregnant woman was most likely not a prisoner, again leading to, is this Miss Zhang? And here is the most shocking information to the netizens that just puts the nail in the wall. Is that even a word? So the head leader of this factory in Dalian, China was Miss Ku. Yes, indeed, the mayor's wife. I mean, could there be any more coincidences here? But let's talk about, is there evidence, any evidence or piece of information that could lead Zhang to this plastered woman? Now, professionals tried to evaluate the pictures of the pregnant woman and the baby. Looking at the size of the fetus, the stomach, and other areas, the professional concluded that this woman was around 8 months pregnant. This theory blew up so much in China and Taiwanese media that von Hagens had to release a statement that this pregnant woman was a Chinese friend of his wife back then who gave the permission to donate her body. People are suggesting what kind of pregnant woman would have known that she was going to pass away while pregnant to give that kind of permission. He did not reveal the identity of the woman, leading to even more of a speculation. Not only in China, but Van Hagen was accused of using bodies illegally from other countries where bodies could be from prisoners, hospitals, psychiatric asylums. I mean, who knew where they were from? Van Hagen and the team still claim that they did get permission from all the donors, but do say that maybe their families haven't been alerted about this donation. Later in 2013, former Mayor Bo was convicted of bribery and embezzlement. He was sentenced to life in prison. The wife, Miss Koo, was convicted of murdering an Englishman who was a former business partner in 2012, and she was sentenced to prison as well. After the powerful family have been stripped away from their power due to this corruption, the mystery of Zhang surfaced on the internet, and it remains a mystery today because we will technically never know if this was actually Ms. Zhang or just some other innocent victim. I did find somewhere or read somewhere that they can possibly do some kind of a DNA, but because the body has gone through already a harsh chemical processes, it's not 100% sure, but they can extract something from the body and try to match it to a living family member of Ms. Zhang. But I believe as of right now, there is no petition or there is no one from the family that came forward that really wanted this done. So I believe those kind of testings have never been started. I really like how the SBS documentary concluded saying that they hope that actually Ms. Zhang is alive even till this day, that she had her beautiful child and lived a secret, private life, just away from, you know, whatever trouble that she was in. A lot of people say if this revenge theory or mystery is true, I mean, it is unimaginably cruel. Even if someone did something wrong to you, to have their bodies plasterized, put in front of millions of people to see without their consent is just mind-blowing. Van Hagen's and other body exhibits have been in a hot topic throughout the years because these bodies were also sold to other museums for a profit. Now to have their bodies being sold for a profit for museums, it just disturbed a lot of people. So what do you guys think? Is there too many coincidences here? Will there be even truth one day? We really don't know. But I also side with SBS documentary that I am hoping that she just wanted to live a quiet, secret life and she's still alive somewhere today. If you enjoyed this case, remember to hit the like button. It really helps this channel out a lot and encourages me to continue creating these contents. See you guys on my next video.